everyone. Welcome back to the Daily Zest. I am your host, Randi Hipper, back at it today with some cool stuff, with some news. Friends, we are about to head into the new year. This is the last Daily Zest of 2022, unless I decide to get spicy and do another one tomorrow, but, that's just being crazy. Hope you guys are doing well. It's really nice to see a bunch of you guys in the chat. If you are here, if you're feeling cool, make sure to like, subscribe, share this stream out with friends so more people could jump in and get with today's news, catch up with everything going on in crypto. Randy, it's nice to see you. Ippo, nice to see you. Nash, nice to see you. Colin is here as well. Nice to see Colin. Timmy is here. Hi, Timmy. He's part of the Lifer fam. West, nice to see you as well. Of course, we're getting spicy out here. Guys, please answer the poll in the chat. By the time I get to the SBF story, I want some votes in there. Does SBF, Sam Bankman Fried, need a haircut? Yes. Shave it off? Or no? Grow out his luscious locks. Let me know. I will get into the nitty gritty. Guys, I'm excited to talk about the news as usual. Guys, we're going to talk about the markets. We're going to see where the prices are at. Because, of course, this is what we do in crypto. We look at charts like crazy people. Bitcoin right now, looking at CoinMarketCap, is sitting at $16,638, up 0.13% in the past 24 hours. Ethereum sitting at $1,201, up 0.68% in the past 24 hours. We also see Litecoin is sitting at $66.88, down 0.26%. I actually want to take a look at Solana because Solana, ouchie poo, is in the single digits, guys. Solana is down 5.95% in the past 24 hours, $9.40 currently. Woof! RIP Solana. And as always, we're going to catch up with Elon Musk. He's a crazy guy. They launched 60 successful spaceships this year. SpaceX is Xing. It's going off. Also, there's a lot of COVID debate on Twitter. He said the new Twitter policy is to follow the science, which necessarily includes reasoned questioning of the science. He was posting memes about following things blindly. And also Twitter went down, friends, which reminds you, what doesn't go down? Bitcoin and Litecoin. So watch out for that. There were significant backend server architecture changes that were rolled out, and Twitter should feel faster today. So let me go. I guess it feels okay. I know there were some glitches that I was having with replying to comments, but I guess that's all cleared up. Now, friends, the contagion continues. FTX, Sam Bankman Fried, all of it. It's not fun. I'm sick of hearing about it, to be quite honest with you. And I know I say that a lot, but I truly do mean it. I'm over it, friends. I'm over it. What are you guys saying in the chat? Soldana. Yeah, Soldana. Peace. Everyone's sold out of Solana. Devin, nice to see you. Or is it Devin or Devon? One for Devin and two for Devon. Ryan Randall, good morning from Canada. What's up, Ryan? Nice to see you. Raymond, nice to see you. Yeah, guys. Oh, Maddie's here. Hi, sup? Yeah, we're all here. Guys, make sure you smash those likes, please. I see there's mad people watching. Not a lot of people hitting those likes. So again, make sure you hit those likes. Share some love. Yeah, Sam is a little privileged, and it really shows because of how much money was moved around. We were talking about like the $546 million. We're going to get into all of that. I'm going to recap a little bit of what we spoke about yesterday, but this was a news story that literally came out this morning, fresh off the press. Alameda Research liquidates Ethereum-based token holdings for Bitcoin. So they're selling Ethereum for Bitcoin, not to pay, cash out and essentially give money back to people. They're just doing whatever they want. Look at little SBF. Look at that hair. Again, let me know if you think he needs a haircut. Several tokens held by SBF's embattled trading business Alameda Research were sold late Wednesday to the tune of millions of dollars as the firm's founders face criminal charges related to the collapse of Alameda and FTX. On-chain data cited by crypto research firm Arkham Intelligence suggested $1.7 million worth of tokens from Alameda-linked wallets, Ethereum, was sold in the open market over a span of several hours. This sparked concerns on crypto Twitter. On-chain data showed Ethereum-based tokens such as USDC, USD coin, DAI, Curve, ETH, Convex, and others were consolidated from several wallets to just 2 wallets and later sold for Tether USDT stablecoin. Wow. And the value of these transactions range from a fraction of an ETH to over 15 ETH. And the holdings were converted to Bitcoin using swapping services like FixFloat and ChangeNow, on-chain sleuth ZachXBT noted in a tweet. Basically, they took a bunch of tokens that were on ETH, USDC, Convex, regular ETH, all of these things, took them all together, confined it into like a few addresses, swapped it out, and sold it for Tether, swapped it out for Bitcoin then. But where did it go? Did they sell? Yeah, and they still hold over $112 million worth of various cryptocurrencies, down from $140 million held in mid-November. Wow. They're still moving money around. They're still moving across blockchains. They're swapping. Pretty incredible that they're even getting away with it at this point. Who was doing the swapping? If it was Alameda, who was making the moves at Alameda? Caroline Ellison, she's fighting a battle right now legally. Gary Wang, also fighting a battle right now. Both of whom threw SBF under the bus severely. Severely. If you remember last week, we were talking about Caroline, or this week even, and she was like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it, but we all knew what we were doing. So it's pretty incredible that they got away with it this far. Hi, Jorge. Armani, yar! Everyone, please yar in the chat for Armani. Paul, we still need to know the relationship between Tether and Alameda, since they got over 90% of Tether printed. Oh, Paul. That's spicy. I agree with you, though. We don't know the relationship between Tether and Alameda. If you actually, refer back to when the whole Bahamas thing was happening and the Ryan Pinder from the government of the Bahamas was speaking, if you look into him, he actually has connections to Deltec Bank, which works with Tether, and FTX. So there's a lot of relationships. And that's why I keep telling everyone, we don't know how far all of this goes. This is more than just fraud on Sam Bankman Fried. This is about governments. This is not just the U.S. government corruption, but Bahamian government corruption. Letting all of this slide because he donated money. It's pretty incredible how far this has gotten, to be honest. We don't know how far it even goes, who's going to be held responsible. So it's cool that you brought up Tether and Alameda, because there's definitely some sort of relationship there. Hi, Jono. Yeah, deep and wide worldwide. Absolutely. And if you guys remember, we were talking about this yesterday a little bit. FTX's SBF borrowed from Alameda to buy Robin Hood stock. And how much was this? $546 million from Alameda via promissory notes in April or May, and that money was used to capitalize Emergent Fidelity Technologies, the shell corporation that in May bought a 7.6% stake in Robinhood. Wow. This is a lot of money. Again, this is $500 million. And where did it go? He bought Robinhood stock, but now who gets the fight over it? Because we know BlockFi, when they filed for Chapter 11, they said they were owed the rights to the Robinhood shares due to a deal that SBF made with them in early November. So we're gonna have to see. The shares were pledged as collateral against the loan taken out by Alameda, the same firm whose funds were used to purchase the shares to begin with. None of it makes sense. And now there's more drama because the Robinhood shares that were claimed by BlockFi that we were just talking about in FTX, they may move to a neutral broker. This is actually new information that I just got. As you can see, the article was only put out 2 hours ago on Cointelegraph. Oh, thank you for subscribing. Was that Pedro? Wow, Jonah also subscribing to the channel. Thank you for subscribing. Appreciate you guys. Thank you. So the digital asset lender BlockFi recently sued former FTX CEO Sam Bankman Fried to claim the shares that they supposedly pledged as collateral for more than the $600 million that BlockFi loaned to Alameda. Whoa. The 56 million Robin Hood shares, which are currently frozen, are worth around $450 million. They're owned by SBF's holding company, Emergent Fidelity Technologies, which was formed in Antigua and Barbuda and was held by a brokerage company called Marex Capital Markets. According to a lawyer from the brokerage firm, the company would continue to hold the shares until a court order is issued. In a new update to the dispute, bankruptcy judge Michael Kaplan has stated that on January 9th, he will review whether the shares should be transferred to a neutral broker under the jurisdiction of the U.S. following a request from BlockFi. Wow. Again, money that is literally just sitting there. And in all honesty, where should it go? Where do you think it should go? Should these shares be sold off and then distributed to people that lost money in FTX? Who really gets the funds? Like, okay, once someone gets the shares, then what happens? If BlockFi gets the shares, do they sell them? They keep the money for themselves, help recover the business? Where does this money go? Like, I get it. At the same time, I don't. So we're going to have to see where all this goes. TikTok friends, I see you're out there. Make sure you like this stream. Thank you. Oh, wow. There's already 2.5 thousand likes over there. Thank you so much. Showing me some major love. I appreciate it. The SBF thing does not end here because, of course, there's so much more to the story. Adam, you'll get it. You'll get the accent. Don't worry. You'll hear it. You'll hear it. Joan. All right, cool. Let's get the 5K likes. Hi, Kevin. Yeah, the investors should get money back. I agree. But I feel as though the customers, like the UNIs of the situation, always get left out. I feel like we always get left out. In addition to everything else going on, Sam Bankman-Fried, this came out yesterday. He's going to enter a plea deal, or at least people think he's going to enter a plea deal at Manhattan Federal Court in person next week after defrauding investors out of $1.8 billion after FTX collapse. So apparently he's going to return to court on January 3rd. So I believe that's Tuesday. If I'm correcto. Yes, that's Tuesday. He's expected to enter a plea deal next week in response to criminal charges, which he allegedly defrauded investors and looted billions of dollars, which we already know. Pretty incredible. What do you guys think is he gonna be guilty? Is he gonna say guilty, not guilty? If he's guilty, like his colleagues already pledged. So they pleaded, my bad. So we know Gary Wang, Caroline Ellison, they pleaded guilty. They want to get as much time off as they can. But my question is, if SBF does plead guilty, he wants to get his sentence down, what information does he give up? Who does he talk about? Obviously, he knows a lot more than he's letting on. However, his parents were also majorly involved, and that's what I want to bring up as well. Joe Bankman he was in charge of all the philanthropy stuff. Obviously, they didn't give away money to people that really needed it because they made political donations. They made all these shady donations. So where do the parents come into it? I haven't heard anything about the parents. I'm waiting on it. I don't understand why we haven't had any answers on the parents. Very, very weird. And we already know about the case, which I thought was an interesting point, that the new judge, Kaplan, that I was just referring to, he was assigned on the case 2 days ago on this 27th after the original judge on the case, Randi Abrams, recused herself because of connections between FTX and Davis, Polk, and Wardwell firm, at which her husband is a partner. And they had provided advisory services to FTX in 2021. So we already know that SBF said, I didn't know I was commingling funds and I didn't know this was happening. There was no differentiation. FTX didn't have a bank account. Alameda was their bank account. And what did he do? Use the money as his own piggy bank. That'd be the end. Matt, money over laws for a short time. Yeah, obviously his money has gotten him somewhere, right? Both of his parents are law professors, yeah. Politicians are protecting him to hide their involvement. Absolutely. Because if you really think about it, you have to look at the parents, right? I know I bring them up a lot, but Joe and Barb Bankman Fried. Look at who they're connected to. Look at Caroline Ellison, her parents, who were they connected to? Gary Wang, the other co-founder of Alameda, and he was involved in Alameda and FTX, who he knew SBF for years. They went to MIT. All of them know each other. This is all connected. Gary Gensler, it's all connected, and it's so sad. And honestly, I don't know how many answers we're going to get out of this situation, and I hope, for the sake of justice, for the sake of cryptocurrency, for the sake of just fraud in general, knowing that people like this can't get away with what they've done, defrauding people billions of dollars, and he's sitting home playing League of Legends for Christmas. Unbelievable. I hope we just get some resolution for the sake of justice, for the sake of the people. And obviously, Solana and all the people that spent their fortunes on Solana and, building great projects on Solana are just left holding the bag, as we saw that Solana took a dump and continues to dump and is now, oh gosh, it is horrible. It's now like $9.40 like we were talking about before. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. And people are leaving Solana, like the Utes and D-Gods. They're like, peace out, Solana. They were one of the biggest projects over there. It's unfortunate. I see Tom Crown over on TikTok. What up, man? Thank you for the rose. I appreciate the roses. Oh, there's another. Oh, you got the #1 gifter badge. That's awesome. Thank you for the rose. I appreciate you. And of course, with the FTX case, we saw FUD. And we'll continue to see FUD from places like China. We know that China was banning Bitcoin 1 million times. But what came out yesterday? China is actually getting into crypto. China's first national NFT marketplace to launch next week. Did we hear that correctly? Yes, we did. Yes, we did. According to a report published by the local news outlet Sina, I think it's Sina News, on December 28th, China will launch its first regulated platform for non-fungible token trading on January 1st, 2023. The entity, which acts as a secondary market for the exchange of NFTs, was created by the state-owned Chinese technology exchange, the state-owned Art Exhibits China, and Huban Digital Copyrights, a private corporate entity. In addition to NFTs, the platform will also facilitate the trading of copyrights related to the digital assets. The project aims to regulate and avoid excessive speculation in secondary NFT markets, as stated by a person familiar with the matter. In terms of industry supervision and regulation, digital assets represent a new form of commerce, and much regarding laws, regulations, and why can't I say words today? And policies remain to be refined. Therefore, a deal of uncertainty exists. Platforms have a clear responsibilities for the listing and trading of digital assets. Relative to the intellectual property rights and digital copyrights, digital assets face a greater risk of regulatory soundness. Pretty interesting. And they also ruled that NFTs are virtual properties protected by law, and that they have the object characteristics and property rights such as value, scarcity, controllability, and tradability. Cryptocurrency exchanges have been banned in China since 2021, although the possession of crypto is recognized as virtual property and protected by law. Pretty interesting. So now China is coming in to Web3. Listen, this is a test. What China is doing is a test for everywhere else. They want to see how this is going to work. Obviously, we know that NFTs are inevitable. Cryptocurrency is inevitable. I don't care what anybody says. There's so many people, especially in the Senate hearings, that were funding cryptocurrency. This is a scam, blah, blah, blah. Obviously, we see that it's not. If China is even seeing that NFTs have value and that this is property, they have value such as scarcity, controllability, and tradability. We saw that. Obviously, being in crypto, looking at NFTs just from an outside perspective, you can see that there's value here. Proof of ownership. It's inevitable. And if China's saying it, then it's obviously true. And it's not in the best way, though. I could care less about, regulation and stuff, because I think crypto's inevitable. And despite what people from the outside might do, you can't stop code. You can't stop what's going on here. I just think it's really interesting how they're taking the initiative. You can't trade crypto. There's no, it was banned 5,000 times. Yet they're still entering the game. at their discretion, though. We do know that Hong Kong is putting out a CBDC, if they haven't already, or the pilot program is supposed to come out. Let me actually just get the facts for you, because I don't like talking out of my behind. I think this is it. Yeah, this is the article I showed you guys, so you know I'm legit. You know I'm legit. Hong Kong is pushing for its own CBDC. Here you go. Boopity bop. So this was this month. This was published December 13th. With Hong Kong likely to issue its Hong Kong dollar this month. There you go. It already happened. They started exploring a CBDC in 2017. So obviously this idea isn't new. And you think this idea of an NFT marketplace is new? Absolutely not, my friends. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Just want to throw that out there. I do think it's very important. Adam made a great point. Trump hated crypto. Now he has his own NFTs. Absolutely. Crypto is inevitable. It doesn't matter. Even if you're even if it wasn't Donald Trump, right? And it was any other politician that was more in favor. Whatever. It's still a past sitting president. It's still someone with extreme wealth and extreme power and influence that came into NFTs and said, "Hey, this is what we're doing." The value might have gone down quite a bit. The floor on the Trump NFTs is not doing great as of the last time I checked. However, still a really big deal. And if you're Trump and you're saying, hey, I just raised a sheesh ton of money in a short amount of time using NFTs, might have more incentive to keep using them because we know people like the dollars. People like the dollars. Paper planes, nice to see you. The FOMO definitely kicked in with those Trump NFTs, though. Yeah. I wonder if China, I don't know. I think they're just concerned about creating a CBDC. I think there's going to be a global currency. They were going to push for not only maybe country by country CBDCs, like Hong Kong has their own one, we have our own one. I think there's going to be a global digital currency. But at the same time, if you're going to go that deep, then people are going to look at Bitcoin and they're going to say, hey, Bitcoin is something that's free, decentralized, free, and not free meaning literally free. Maybe literally free in the sense that you could transact when you want, to whoever you want, wherever they are. The adoption doesn't stop there, because I found this right before we went live. BMW taps CoinWeb and BNB chain for blockchain loyalty program. If you guys are driving those Beamers, you're getting out there with the BMW like whoop, whoop, whoop. Then there you go. They're getting into NFTs. German car manufacturer BMW plans to integrate blockchain technology into its daily operations and create a blockchain loyalty program for its customers in Thailand. Why not here, friends? Soon. The popular car maker has onboarded blockchain infrastructure firm CoinWeb as its decentralized architecture provider and BNB chain for settling transactions. The integration of blockchain technology into BMW's workflow will take place in two phases. First, the decentralized tech will be integrated into BMW's daily operations with the goal of automating time-consuming manual processes and for streamlining the company's automobile financing services. The second phase of the project would see CoinWeb develop a customized Web3 app for BMW's customer loyalty program. The program will use a blockchain-based rewards program to incentivize BMW Group customers. A customer's tier and status in the ecosystem will be determined by the loyalty rewards they have acquired via various actions. They could use their rewards to purchase goods and services from BMW, as well as a linked ecosystem in the future. Binance's BNB chain will be used to settle transactions. I'm a fan. And I think it's pretty cool that they're using BNB for the sake of, Binance and them trusting Binance. What makes me sad about it is that it depends on what website they're going to be on. Like if they're hosting this through like Binance US or Binance.com, then I can't use it because I'm a New Yorker and New York is lame. But BMW is looking at, Olive. Hi, Olive. I always like to see Olive. I just feel like a good vibe about you, man. Hi, Bradley. Yeah, they are looking zesty over there at BMW. 100%. Obviously, this is inevitable. And why didn't I think of this before? Because I should have pulled up the article. Porsche NFTs are out as well. If you guys remember, I covered this on the show, nft.porsche.com. It's loading. You can sign up for the wait list right now. Hey, get out of here with your cookies. So the 911 car is virtual. There's going to be 7,500 Porsche 911 NFTs that give you access to a new world of Porsche where the rewards are real and special to you. I think that's incredibly sick. There's going to be multiple phases. When are they going to come out? I wonder. I got to look into this. If anyone knows, then let me know. But listen, you got Porsche, you got BMW. If in terms of loyalty rewards, Starbucks, Polygon, it's all coming together. I've been saying it this entire bear market, where I like to call it build market, that there is so much building. There's people that are so bullish on this space. It's absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. It's inevitable. Your Porsche will be an NFT. Your BMW will be an NFT. Your freaking Nissan is going to be an NFT. How about that? And I'm a fan of Honda, so I hope they get into it soon. I think Hondas are underrated. Yeah. I'm glad a lot of you can make it too. I see we have 39 people here. Oh, actually, I'm lying. There's over 40. Hi, smash those likes, friends. Let's get into it. And another reason you should be bullish is because MicroStrategy added 2,500 Bitcoin for $45 million in the last 2 months. They did sell a little bit. They sold 704 Bitcoin for 11.8 million on the premise that a loss on the transaction will offset previous capital gains. But then on Saturday, so this was last Thursday that they sold, but then on Saturday they came back and acquired an additional 710 Bitcoin for $13.6 million, bringing up its total holdings to 132,500 Bitcoin. That's worth about $2.5 billion at current prices, compared with MicroStrategy's acquisition cost of $4 billion. They're down a little bit. However, that won't matter soon. Trust me. Of course, that's not financial advice. However, you have to see that people are still bullish. I was actually on Spaces with Michael Saylor yesterday. So should I get that link? I'm going to get that link. I'll share it with you guys in the live chat. I was on Twitter Spaces with Michael Saylor. He was a nice guy. He brought me up on stage. And I think I was like one of the only people that were able to come up. So I definitely was grateful for the opportunity. Here's the link to the Spaces if you guys want to listen to it. I was talking to Michael Saylor yesterday. He's still buying Bitcoin. All the bulls are still buying Bitcoin. They believe in this space. El Salvador, they still believe in it. They're teaching students, like we were talking about yesterday. Adoption does not stop. And I know a lot of people were asking me about 2023 and how I feel about it. Oh, Jason, nice to see you. Welcome to the show. 2023 will be beautiful. We might have more actors that are shaken out. Obviously, we're starting off the year fresh January 3rd with SBF going to court and getting away with whatever he's going to get away with. Friends, we will see maybe more bad actors being shaken out. We might have one more event. However, a lot of people are coming into this space. Big money is coming into this space, relentlessly building. Other people in this space, especially in NFTs and gaming, that's going to be great in 2023. I'm super bullish on crypto. I'm super bullish on this space because this is a revolution. We are part of something beautiful that's bigger than us. And it's about being your own bank, being self-sovereign, and being free to transact when you want, where you want, to whoever you want, wherever they are. We're going to get after it. I'm so bullish on this space. I'm bullish on everyone in this chat. I'm bullish on the revolution that we're a part of. Friends, thank you so much for spending time with me and supporting me all throughout 2020, 2021, and now 2022. And I'm excited to see what 2023 is going to look like, not only for Bitcoin in the space, but for us as a group of the Zesty fam. We're going to make it, friends. We are so going to make it. It's incredible. Thank you guys so much for the love. I see so much love in the chat right now. I really appreciate it so much. Nash is going back to El Salvador. Let me know how that goes. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate you guys. I saw Meninja was in the chat as well before. Just want to make sure. Olive, of course, we're going to build. We're always going to stay zesty. I have to run. I have things. I really do love what I get to do, and I'm happy that I got to do this, and I'm happy that I'm going to go into my, I've been here for like 3 years already. Absolutely incredible. The gold color. Yes, Scott Melker. I was on his show this morning as well with Crypto Wendy O and Molly Jane. They were really awesome. I really do love them. And shout out to Scott Melker. He was on my show as well. Thank you guys so much for your support. Thank you for everything you've done for me throughout the past almost 3 years that I've been a part of this space. I will continuously work hard. 2023, I'm going to work extra hard and make sure we could spread adoption. Make sure that I could provide some great content for you guys and be zesty. Be out here with straight facts. No FUD, no negativity here. Just what it is, I will tell you. Daniel, it's nice to see you as well. Thank you guys so much for being a part of the Zesty fam. I appreciate you so much. Have a merry holiday. If you guys still have holidays going on, I don't know what holidays are happening, but merry everything, happy everything. Have a happy new year. I hope you guys spend time with family. You spend time with friends. You go outside, you touch water, you touch grass, take a breath of fresh air. We're so going to make it. Have a happy new year. Thank you so much for joining me. If you enjoyed the show, please smash those likes or hit the button gently because you want to break your screens. But hit those likes, subscribe, share the stream out with friends so more people could catch up on the news before heading into the new year. Thank you guys so much. Comment after this is over. Let me know if you love the show. Let me know if you love life. Let me know if you love Bitcoin. Thank you so much. Have a great day. And as always, stay zesty. See you in 2023. Woo! Stay zesty. Peace.